Hello everyone, and welcome to the regular expressions section of the course. In this lecture, we'll look at what regular expressions are. Regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. Okay? Regular expressions are text matching patterns described with a formal syntax. You'll be hearing regular expressions referred as regex or even regx. So regular expressions include a variety of rules for finding repetition, text matching, and so much more. And you'll see as you advance in your coding career, you can solve a lot of your parsing problems by using regular expressions. One of the most common uses of regular expression is for finding patterns in a text. And this is done by using one of the modules called RE. Okay, this is the module, name of the module RE. So we need to import this module by simply stating import RE at the beginning of your code. Good. Now let's see some of the methods available in the RE module. Okay. Methods in the RE module. Let's say I have a text here. This is a beautiful day. Okay, the first method is the search method. Search. So the search method looks for match of a pattern anywhere in the string. So if this is my string, this is a beautiful day. And if I try to find, let's say is, in this string, the search method will return true. And it will look for this pattern is anywhere in the string. Okay? The second method is match. So the match method looks for the match of the given pattern at the beginning of the string. So if I try to look for the pattern is in this string, my result will be none. That's because the match method looks for a match at the beginning, only at the beginning of the string. That's the difference between search and match. Search looks for a match anywhere in the string, whereas match looks for a match at the beginning of the string. The next method we have in the RE module is the find all method. Find all. This returns a list of all non-overlapping matches in the string. For example, if I'm looking for is using the find all method, that will give me two matches. One is here in the word this, and the second is here. So the find all method returns a list of all non-overlapping matches. Okay. The next method is the find ether. So the find ether returns an iterator over all non-overlapping matches in my string. Okay. Unlike the find all method, the find ether method returns an iterator object over all non-overlapping matches. We'll look at an example of the find ether method in the next lecture. Okay. The next method we have is the sub method. This method will help us substitute a given string with another string. For instance, if I want to replace is with, let's say, was, I can use the sub method. Okay, let's move on. Another method we have is the compile method. This method will compile all the regular expression patterns that are found in a given string. For instance, if I use the compile method to find this pattern is in my string here, this will compile all the results that are a match. And then later on in our code, we can call this compiled object and then do some other actions on that object. Okay? And then next we have the split method. Split. So this method helps us. We have seen split on strings. This is more powerful than the split we saw before. Here, if we don't pass any parameter, it will split the string anywhere where there's a space. But we can also pass some other attributes in here so that it will split the string. Let's say if there is a colon or any kind of punctuation. Good. These are the most important methods found in the RE module. In the next lecture, we'll look at an example of each method. Thank you, everyone.